So today's video topic is going to be what helped me change. What things did I do and what things did I not do? I would say the number one thing that helped me change was pretty much separating myself from the people that I used to always hang around with. I used to hang around the same people 24/7. Here and there, I would meet new people and introduce them to the group, and we just keep the party going, I guess you could say. And as soon as I removed myself from those people, things started to go well for me. I stopped smoking weed, I stopped drinking, I stopped partying, I stopped going out, I stopped hanging out with random girls that I don't know. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when that's all you do on a day-to-day basis, your life will drastically change. So I did those small things, those small steps turned to some of the biggest accomplishments of my life, because there's a lot of people in the same situation as me. You have your own house, you have money, you have cars, you have a lot of influence, and it's easy to get caught up in all the hype. It's easy for me to just be like, you know what, today I'm gonna go be a loser. It's easy. Some people are not ready for that. Some people aren't ready for that responsibility, and I feel like a lot of the times we got to show people that it's actually important to be responsible. We don't hype that up enough. It's important to be responsible, and the importance of being responsible is going to lay the foundation for the rest of your life. If you're responsible now on the little things that barely matter, when it comes down to the heavy duty stuff, the big choices, the big decisions and drastic changes that are going to happen in your life, it's going to matter. You need to be responsible. And for a long time, I wasn't responsible. I would just disregard everything. I would just focus on me. Everything was about me. But what made me realize that everything was about me is that I was a people pleaser. So a lot of the times, if I didn't feel good, I would look towards helping other people feel better, keeping other people company. You know what I mean? That way I feel better. Because if I'm not feeling too good about myself, at least I know that if I went out there and helped somebody, it would make them feel better, which would make me feel better. And it took me a long time to figure out that I was a people pleaser. You know what I mean? When you're better at making others feel better than you are at cheering yourself up, that's a pretty heavy sign that you're a people pleaser. And once I broke free from all that, it was just pretty straightforward what I had to do. I had to work on myself. I had to focus on personal development, making myself a better person. That way I could actually help others in a better way, not coming through to the homie's house when he doesn't have money for weed or money for beer, or he don't have gas money to go to that party or whatever, like stuff like that. When I thought I was helping people, I wasn't helping them in a positive way. I was just I was enabling them to be a lower version of themselves. Every time I paid for someone to get in the club, every time I bought someone drinks when they didn't have money, every time I paid for someone to be somewhere that they weren't able to be financially, I thought that I was helping them, and I was actually doing a disservice to them. Because now that I look back, now if someone around me can't afford to do drugs or drink or go out, that's their fault. I'm not gonna sit here like, look, bro, I got you, don't worry about it, it's on the house. No, now I'm just gonna be like, well, maybe it's a sign. And they're not always gonna agree with you, they're not always gonna side with you. It's gonna take them a while for them to even understand why you're being strange, why you're being different, why you switched up. But honestly, you just gotta tell them, I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it so I could be better. I want to be the best version of myself. And a lot of people are not going to be rocking with you. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people that they are not going to be rocking with you. They're going to get offended because you're working on yourself, you're trying to better yourself. And if you got to cut those people off, it's fine. Just know that there's better things out there for you. You're used to doing something, you're used to the same program, but once you switch that up, once you flip that mindset of just being a people pleaser, chasing pleasure, and you focus on your purpose and your potential and the outcome that you're gonna get with your life, I promise you, things are gonna go up from there.